Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Friday night. And hang on, no, Thursday night, Friday night. What is it? It's Friday morning. Thursday. What time is it? All right, it's supposed to be Thursday, but that's just gone Friday because it's midnight. So I'm confused. But anyway, it's now. Whatever time you're in, you're here, and we're watching the Shills PubChat, and we have got a pub full of people tonight, so we'll see who's here. We've got everybody say hello. We've got Dick Dawson. Say hello.
I just want those kids to get off my lawn.
Mipet, say hello.
Hello.
Commander 401, say hello.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? Good evening.
Don't ask questions. M2M, say hello.
No, fuck off. Leave me alone.
Lokifish Marz, say hello.
Greetings.
DKG Custom, say hello. Hello, everybody.
Oh, that guy's here again.
Yeah, I'm here again. So, what's everybody up to? What's the news? What's happening in the world? Because as far as I can tell, nothing's going on. There's nothing interesting happening.
Well, I have a challenge for everybody. You up for it?
Go on.
Oh, dear God.
All right, yeah, go on then.
Okay, take your right foot off the floor and start rotating your foot clockwise. Now, with your right hand, start drawing the number 6 with your hand.
Yeah.
Your foot will automatically change to anti-clockwise.
That's true. You did.
There you go. Pretty freaky shit.
Wow.
Okay, I'll say this. Anybody out here there can play the drums? Did you notice your right foot tried to start turning the other way, but you were able to consciously keep control of it and do it properly? I can play the drums, and I was able to do it right.
There are very few people that can actually, you're right, Dick, can do it. They're all called weirdos.
Hey, Skits.
What do you mean? Anyway, DKG, what
That
do
was
you
a
mean
good one.
there's nothing interesting going on in the world? What do you mean nothing interesting? There's loads of things happening these next couple of weeks. Did you know that?
I checked the BBC news website. There's nothing happening.
Oh, there's no news at all. Nothing happening at all.
Nothing happening at all.
Nothing happening at all.
Yeah.
So we've got a new prime minister. No, that was nothing.
No.
People getting killed in Ukraine. No, nothing happening there.
No. It's weekend off.
No rockets going off this week. Next week. No.
Well, there might be.
There might be one. Yeah.
It might not happen.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yes. You're absolutely right. We do have yet another prime minister, another wet blanket. Wow, what a piece of crap he seems to. I don't know where are they dragging these.
I hear he's I hear he's a proper rich bugger.
They always are in the especially in the Conservative Party. Little bastards.
But he's got the kind of money that Trump wishes he had.
Well, the kind of money that Trump probably started off with and then just lost because of bad business practices.
Yeah. And all kinds of other. There was a we beat another false copyright strike, so the record is clean again. We beat it 2 days ago, was it? Yeah, we beat that last one.
Yeah.
So Mr. Yeah, I've got the link saved. We'll throw it in the chat after, and everybody can pop over and say hi. But he put up a video showing things on Mars, hidden doorways and stuff, and we tore into them, and he got mad, and it didn't work out very well. But don't you think, yeah, exactly. But don't you think, he put a copyright strike against us. 3 strikes and your channel is gone. It's not just a takedown, it's a strike. Don't you think because he did that and then didn't follow through legally to prove that he had protected content? I mean, he was using NASA footage, right? Shouldn't he now get a community guideline strike for doing that? And he should know better? You know what I mean?
I think that wasn't that, or did they remove it? Because I know that was a fact at one point. If you keep putting in false strikes, then so many times you could get a ban yourself. I thought, or have they removed that? I don't know.
That used to be one of the warnings.
Yeah,
the first warning you got if you actually tried to make any complaints. And if you make a complaint and you're telling porcupines, we're going to get you. But they don't seem to want to bother doing that.
I've never put in a complaint, so I wouldn't know.
It's still in the community guidelines that it's a violation of file false copyright claims. And the thing is that they don't actually do anything. They don't enforce it.
Yeah. Like William in the chat says, William Kirchmeier, having copyright strikes on a public forum begs the question, are the stupid a protected category? And
yeah,
but everybody, right? Like YouTube doesn't give a rat's ass if you don't know the rules and do something that goes against community guidelines. They get, just like they do to Daniel Pratt and everybody, they'll take your channel away. So when somebody uses a copyright strike, which is 3 strikes and you're out against you, instead of, a copyright claim or, that kind of thing that's more subtle and, you can work together in the background, they should face retribution in the background for, knowingly. Like if you click that button and you're not going to file in court, you're automatically wrong. That's it. Right? Because it clearly says if you click this button and file a copyright strike, you are going to have to prove that you are filing in court to protect your copyright. Otherwise, you lose instantly. It says it in plain English and other languages. Sorry.
It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, just like Jay Johnson says, Starsky said you can get into trouble for reporting Russian disinformation. So why don't forest copyright strikes merit punishment? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, that's gonna stop the bullshit. A lot of the time, if they actually did carry it out and actually did that and enforced it, that would stop a lot of the bullshit. Not all of it.
Yeah. And another thing is this guy used NASA footage. So had NASA been able to put their thing in a public domain repository with YouTube, just like they have for copyright content, then YouTube would have gone, no, sorry, you're not doing that because you're basically using NASA footage.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Well, NASA's fully public domain. It shouldn't matter whether it's the music or whatever. If NASA's using it, it's public domain, end of, period.
Yeah, NASA footage is automatically public domain. So technically, by him filing a copyright strike, that's a violation of public domain. But then again, YouTube doesn't really enforce that all that well either.
No, exactly. I mean, I get it all the time because obviously, as you know, I use NASA footage a lot all the time. And what I seem to always getting hit with is the freaking music. That's the annoying part of it. So if I use, say, for instance, a clip from a NASA documentary and it's got music on it, and that music comes from a third party, it's only takedown. It's only sort of like, but it's not the point. If even if you use third party music, you still need to should be public domain. But it should be.
No, if NASA has a deal with one of those paid music services that goes, here, NASA, you can just use it for free, go ahead, and then they use it, it still is content that is licensable. It's just that NASA's page on YouTube has a pass for it and stuff. And that is a separate thing unto itself, whether or not the music's rights are transferable. That's a different thing.
I appreciate what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, if it's being used as public domain, say for instance, a documentary, right? There's music in the background, somebody talking. I can't use that because I can't filter out the music from the fucking talking because you've got music in the background, somebody talking. That's it. I can't use it.
Yeah.
Is there any database where you can find out what the music is and then get a copy of it and then remove it?
I don't know how you could. Well, I mean, I'm sure there's a way of actually filtering out the music without filtering out the commentary, but I don't know how to do that. I'm not, and most people like myself wouldn't know how to do that.
Maybe you can use the AI denoiser or something because it filters out the TV behind.
Yeah, let's not get too technical in, because that's not really for the show, right? DK, you were going there.
Yeah, Matt, I think you need to scroll back into the chat a little bit because PJCnet gave us a little bit of news. While you're scrolling up, I'm going to have to hit a button because we need to. We got a little bit of a celebration today. Thank you, Russ. Thank you, Mr. Russ Abbott, for bringing us to the party. PJ, RV's channel was taken away from him. Oh no!
Only for a few days, though. Only for a few days.
Oh no! God, what a fucking moron! That guy should be kicked off of YouTube anyway. He's the guy that saw my water tower video and thought it was real.
Arwen?
RV.
Oh,
Russian vids.
Russian vids, yeah.
Yeah. He actually thought my video of the water tower taking off was an actual real piece of footage. He's so fucking dumb. And he's the one that claims everything's all CGI.
Just to interrupt you, I forgot about this one. We got $5 from DJT. He said, "Let's get the money flowing, you cheapskates." I agree.
And what do the audience think?
About what?
Well,
Thank you,
audience,
DJT.
yeah. I think they agree. I think the audience are on our side. Yeah, get that money rolling in.
AMJ's like partying on there. She's got some dancing things happening.
Yeah, it's all
I like
you
it.
know, big telethon tonight. We're raising money. What we're going to spend it on, we're not going to tell you, but we're raising money. Those hookers and blows don't come cheap, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We will be having a little Christmas fundraiser as we start getting into the Christmas time and whatnot. There's, I think, about 5 families in total within the Shills inner circle and members and stuff and whatnot and so on that we could, use a little help with here and there. So we'll probably have that going for a bit, but not yet.
Are we going to have a secret Santa?
Well, he's not a secret. He's still my drunken fucking uncle, and I keep telling him, I'm not sitting on your lap, you pervert. Fuck.
Oh, I do have some breaking news. The Great Pumpkin has given a list of its demands. This Halloween, everyone is supposed to eat candy until they go into a diabetic coma and have a great time.
Ooh.
I like
Diabetic
that.
coma. I was just going to say, I should already be in one, the amount of sugar that I have.
Hey, we have a super chat shout out. Did we do that? Or am I just late to the party?
Yeah, we did
You're
that.
late
We
to
did
the
that.
party.
Yeah, we did that.
Okay. All right. I had gotten up for a minute and forgot to put my speakers on.
Aaron Reese, pumpkin fucking season is upon us all. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It'll be on the roof.
They passed a law in, I think it was North Carolina, against nighttime rooftop pumpkin fucking.
Yeah.
There was a hilarious little video in my local news online thing today. At the edge of town, this family had just set up their thing for Halloween and got the yard all ready to make sure they get kids in and stuff and whatnot. And that night, a bear came in and stole the 4 pumpkins, like each one at a time, made off with them, put them somewhere, came back, got the next one, came back, got the next one, and totally raided their stash. It was hilarious.
What's
But, you know.
the bear going to do with them though? What is he like? Just going to carve them up and put candles in
It's
them?
probably for the kids and everything, right? It was probably Mama Bear. Our town on either side, we got these hills that go into the mountains, and on either side of town, there's orchards. So this time of year, when the orchards are done and stuff, the bear and the deer and whatnot, they all come down and get all the pickings and whatnot. And you always get footage of people's pumpkins being eaten by animals. It's hilarious.
But you can't get
And
a
are
seat
the
in your local
deer and the
McDonald's.
bears and are the deer and the bears and everything stumbling around drunk? Because I know that the fermented fruit makes all the animals drunk.
Yeah, you don't get that footage from the orchards because they don't have cameras out, right? But it's well known that the animals love the fallen fruit. Absolutely.
And it's not all the fruit that gets all the Canadian animals drunk. It's all the beer.
Yeah, well, we leave it out for them, right? I mean, all hail the beaver.
That's why they're called beers, isn't it? The big brown furry things, beers.
Okay, looking at this chat tonight, that reminds us as well. Don't forget, for those in the UK, don't forget to put your clocks back an hour. Back an hour. Was it Saturday night, early hours of Sunday morning? Yeah, so don't forget that. So we'll be the same as UTC again at last, the proper time. All this changing the clock backwards and forwards is a load of bollocks. Yeah, so don't forget to do that.
Oh wait, is that? Hang on, is that Saturday night?
Saturday night, Sunday morning. Yeah, it's supposed to be like.
Now that's curious.
What?
Because because that's when we've got the Halloween special set for. Now I've set the time for 12 midnight. Is that which 12 midnight is it going to be? Is it going to be the right one or the wrong one?
It doesn't change until 2 in the morning.
Yeah, it's something like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. So
okay.
But then it depends on what time it finishes. Then, so are we going to finish an hour later or something?
We're gonna finish when the beer runs out, like most parties.
Well, we do whatever time it is. We do it for 2 hours or whatever it is, or carry on. Well, yeah, it depends on when it finishes. I guess.
Is it too short? Is it too long? Will the hippies like it?
Well, you're the only hippies here, so you answer that.
Me? No. I have long hair, but there's no hippie in me. Patchouli oil has never been a part of my person in any way. That's it. No.
She's a nice girl. What are you talking about?
Is that Olive's daughter?
Well, I mean, that's the thing, Mark Beezer. If we just band it all together, because it's a complete waste of time. It benefits absolutely fucking nobody, and it confuses people sometimes. So just not bother with it. What's the point? It doesn't benefit farmers. I mean, that was the whole idea of it initially, but that was going by 100 years ago or whatever, when you had lots of people
and
working.
The animals,
in the
the animals on the farm don't really give a shit. They start whenever the sun comes up.
Right, exactly. They don't give a toss. Exactly. Benefits nobody. What's the point?
Well, it's like
actually,
a cat starts screaming at
farmers.
you. Your cat starts screaming at you at 8 o'clock in the morning, and you go, "No, it's not your breakfast time." And the cat's going, "Fuck, it is. My body clock says it is."
Yeah.
Matt.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were done there, DK.
I was just going to say Loki's that I directed Loki as well.
Yep. It actually wasn't the farmers. It had to do with candles and lamp oil and politicians and business owners.
But that might have been for the US, and isn't there somewhere in the US you put your clocks backwards and forwards as well, don't you? Or am I getting confused?
They put their candles back.
No, Matt, you were already confused when you said animals don't give a toss, because there was lots of hooven foot animals out there who can't give a toss, and they're quite cross with you right now. They're all sitting there. Look, buddy, do you think I'd lick it because I don't have a better choice?
Yeah, but they've all got Apple Watches now, so it doesn't matter. It just updates, the time zones and all that kind of stuff. They know exactly what time it is. Don't worry about it. Thanks, Apple.
What do you mean DST, but Mark? No, it's GMT. That's the real proper time. That's where it should be always. Because we invented time. Do you not know that?
I think we should go. I think we were talking about this earlier. I think we should switch to star date. So we all
star
know.
date. Yeah. Captain
Okay.
Slog. Star date.
I've never understood that one either.
MJ, don't even mention candles. You know where you are, right? Don't do it.
Don't even go there.
Vag candles.
4 candles.
4 candles.
I'm not listening. I'm not listening. Move on. Next.
Gwyneth.
Okay. Would somebody please escort Mr. Rocket to the door, please?
Okay,
quick question. Here we go.
And take your goop with you.
Here's the question. If you're in an indoor shooting range that suddenly catches on fire, what would you scream out to inform them to leave the building?
The ammo depot's going to blow.
Yeah, a bit long-winded. No, I'll be shouting, "Fuck! I'm getting out of here!" And if they follow
Get
me,
the
they
fuck
follow
out
me.
or get burned alive.
Yeah. I'm going.
Okay, hold on. Is this shooting range in the United States? Because I know how to get everybody's attention in one word. Democrat.
Dead.
Yeah. Reese, Aaron in the chat, ATF inspection.
That's
would
much
work.
better.
Or William, free blowjobs in the parking lot.
That's the best one yet.
No, William,
I don't
it's a
see that
shooting range. They all got one on their way in.
Yeah. From the same guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he goes home with a very white beard.
And a loaded gun rack.
That was good. So, about that exploding star behind us, it looks like we're really fucked any moment.
Or Betelgeuse.
Yeah. That's a call to action in Texas, exactly.
Did Betelgeuse go off, or is it really just set to?
Nah, it's kind of getting. They think it's kind of getting close. It's acting as it should do before it goes supernova.
I'm the
But, I
ghost
mean,
with the most.
That
baby.
ought to be cool, and we're not fucked because it's too far away to really affect us. But it's going to be probably brighter than the moon at night.
Yeah, well, during the
could be.
day, it's going to be visible from what I understand. During the day, it will be like having a really cool nebula in a telescope, except it'll actually be there in the sky.
Yep.
That'll be fucking awesome.
Hey,
Yep.
wait a minute. I was changing the background so I can settle Dick a little bit there. What's going on with Betelgeuse? Is it going poof?
It's
You
about
said it
time.
twice.
There you go.
Say it
yeah.
one more time. He's going to fucking be here. I'm just saying.
But see,
Yeah,
if
it's about to go supernova, but it's probably happened hundreds of years ago already. You know, or how far away is it? I don't know. Can't remember.
Yeah, but haven't they been saying this?
It's about 530 light years.
Yeah, probably already happened 530 years ago.
But see, if you do your research, on YouTube, the way all research experts, do it. There's a couple channels that have said Betelgeuse is going to go supernova in 15 minutes. Here's a countdown, and that for like a year now or two.
Yeah, I was going to say, haven't people been saying this for years? And
Yeah.
nothing happened.
Well, I mean, experts are sort of saying, it's kind of heading that way, but it's not going to happen any day. It could be happen any year. But they can't predict it literally down to the day.
No, there's a good chance it'll happen within our lifetime or our grandchildren's. Like really,
or somebody's.
Yeah,
somebody's. Yeah.
But I would love to see it in my lifetime. That would be awesome.
It would be cool, wouldn't it? It would be pretty cool.
Yeah, not too cool for the Betelgeusians. I think they might be a little bit upset. I mean,
have you met?
Coming.
Have you met any of them yet? The Betelgeuse?
No, they cunts.
Are they?
I don't know.
How do you know? How do you know the cunts? If you haven't met them?
No, I was asking you. if they are.
I don't know.
I know
I
they're
don't know.
cunts. That's why they had it coming.
According to Eric Von Daniken, we are the Betelgeusians. Long ago, we left and came here, and for some reason, devolved into primates and had to do it all over again.
Yeah. Well,
that's ancient aliens for you.
I mean, some people are saying that are we far enough away that it wouldn't have any effect on us at all? I mean, like some people say, we don't know for sure what's going to happen. Even though
from what I've heard, but I'm talking about watching it on a few of those, spacey TV shows and whatnot. So take it with a grain of salt. But from what I've understood, the distance is so great that by the time it dissipates because of the whole, the so-called solar atmosphere that engulfs the solar system and stuff, the solar wind, and that dissipates a bunch. And then the little bit that would finally make it into our solar system would stand no chance against the magnetic field and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem the problem is we're observing Betelgeuse, and anything that happens that could be catastrophic will be traveling at us at the speed of light. So we would only find out at the very last moment. We go looking out and go, "Oh look, there's a big fucking gamma ray!" But
I mean,
Well-
I'm not an expert on these things, but I mean, do you get gamma ray bursts from supernova? I thought that was only when you get to what's it? What
It
do they call
has
it? A
to
white dwarf?
collapse into a black hole. If it
Yeah.
collapses into a white dwarf or it collapses into a neutron star, you
Yeah.
don't get a gamma ray burst.
Guys,
And
hey,
inverse
hey,
square law.
don't get technical
Guys-
to ruin my joke.
we have to ensure in any way we can, earth shields or whatever, that we never get a gamma ray burst. Can you imagine what would happen in like a bar if 5 guys got into a bar fight and they all turned green and all of a sudden they tore apart half a city? You can't have Hulks everywhere just because we got gamma ray bursted. That would be bad.
No,
I
it's
burst-
with supernovas. With supernovas and super luminous novas, you will get gamma ray bursts. It's just when you get the collapse into a black hole or a neutron stars when it's even more intense and it gets really scary.
Oh yeah.
That focuses it into a narrow beam.
Ox has said, I hear it will sterilize everyone and make the frogs gay.
Oh, he must be psychic because my next video has the gay frog guy in it. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
What, Kermit?
It always comes down to those gay frogs. Why do they always,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Aaron said the frogs will be gay by that time. Plans are already underway.
Yeah, Kermit is definitely gay. He's from New York. He's in the theater. He's gay.
Yeah.
And Miss Piggy dumped him, so
Yeah.
Well,
Anyway,
the frogs,
talking about black
the
holes.
frogs,
Go on.
but the frogs had a meeting and they decided that humanity had ruined the planet to the point where they might as well just go out in a blaze of gay sex glory and end it. So that's what they're doing. They've had enough. They're just going to enjoy themselves until there's none left. That's it.
There'll be stuff in those frogs' legs in places you don't want to know.
That sounds like a party, man.
You know what
I
I
just-
don't understand? What would possess anyone to think that anyone would go out of their way to turn the freaking frogs gay when there were probably gay frogs before humanity existed?
Oh, I'm sure they had a TV show about it.
I don't think animals give a shit whether they're gay or not. Really, I mean, the Romans didn't. They didn't have a word for gay, didn't they? Just had sex with everybody. They didn't give a toss.
I personally know that Welsh sheep don't give a shit if the farmer's gay or not.
Exactly. Yeah. I think his wife though might.
What do gay frogs even say? Do they go like rebay, rebay?
How do you know you're eating at dinner, and when you're having frog legs, how do you know that you have a gay frog? Because this one has 3 legs.
So talking about frogs, said Martin H says, "Wait, I was distracted. All French people are going to be gay? What the hell? Yeah. Frogs."
and then Felicia says, be right back. I need to feed my black hole called my stomach.
Yeah.
I call mine my son, but same thing.
Yeah. Bon appetit, Felicia.
The kid is 6'1" and he's 15 years old. I mean, for the love of God.
Now,
My
talk-
brother
talking
hit
about black
6'4"
holes.
at 12.
I'm going to try this
Holy
again.
shit.
I am going
Okay.
to try this again. Talking about black holes, my wife was telling me something, and I don't know where she got the information from.
Hold
no.
on a minute. What do you mean talking about your wife talking about black holes? That's a bit rude.
No,
about
he's
your
going to
wife.
insult himself here. Hold on, just wait.
No, she was saying, she's been on strange porn sites. No, she was telling me that apparently it's been discovered, and I'm only bringing it up because there are some people here who are into astronomy and stuff, science and stuff. So you might have actually heard about it. and bring up a bit more detail. But apparently, there's been discovered that there's a black hole that's squirting out new stars. That it's got some kind of weird anomaly that it's actually generating stars.
It's a white hole, they call it. Yeah, bizarre.
Oh, it's a white hole, is it?
It's a white
How
hole.
bizarre!
Yeah.
How bizarre!
As far as I heard from her, it's a black hole, but it's also, it's got this weird anomaly.
I know because I watched the documentary about it. So there.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Then.
Do you have a link for the documentary or the name of it? That sounds cool.
I'll have a look for it. Certainly. I can't remember off the top of my head what it was, but I saw it on a documentary anyway. I'll look for it. Yeah, I'll find out for you and I'll let you know.
Black holes and weird shit. That's what it was called.
Yeah. I've been watching a lot of stuff by black holes and stuff like that. But I bet if you Googled it, you probably find it. Hang on, let's Google it right now. Why not?
Well, you can set the refraction gradient on Blender so high that you can make a black hole in Blender.
Okay, while Matt's looking for his thing, we've been joined by one drunk monkey. How you doing, monkey?
Oi, oi!
Oi, motherfucking oi, you bunch of motherfuckers.
No, I don't.
Fuck you too, monkey.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? At 52, that's all I do. Fuck.
Yeah, man. Fucking love it, man. Everyone good? We're all loving it to the max. The fucking monkey's here now. Stick some fucking money in the pool table and let's fucking have a game of pool, whack down some fucking alcohol and chat some fucking shit.
Awesome.
Actually, the alcohol thing is not a bad idea. I've got some beers as well.
Yes, bruv. I'm on a rig fucking welter. Rig welter. It's an ale. If you don't know, it's a fucking ale, rig welter. And welterweight is my weight. You know, when I get in the ring, I fight at that fucking weight, welterweight. So rig fucking welterweight coming at you 100 miles an hour.
I like this one. I like this one from Jin. It says, sheep aren't worried about the gay shepherds, the rams are.
Yeah.
I saw that as well. That's hilarious.
DK, there was the story of you and the football coach when you were 12 years old. You were going to tell us, right?
Hey, what?
Oh, hello. That sounds interesting.
No, it was a coached load of footballers.
You did the whole team, did you? Well done. That's good.
Billy, have you ever been to sea? No, Captain Highliner, but I've blown ashore a couple times. Well, you know, it happens.
I'm not too sure what to go with that.
Yeah. It's one of those ones. I'm pretty sure that woke people and social media warriors and stuff will ban me from saying that soon for some reason, you know. But until they do, that's slicks. Will this message be pinned on the screen? No, not now.
Yep.
No.
It just did. I did it just a minute ago before you said that anyway. I couldn't resist that one.
Oh, see, for me, I would have played it the exact other way. That's funny.
Oh, Michael Castrian. Black hole at the heart of the dwarf galaxy. I don't know how to pronounce it. I just pronounce it Heinz, but hey, 2-10 is creating stars rather than eating them up. The black hole is contributing to the firestorm of new star formation taking place in the galaxy. So there you go. It's Heinz 2-10.
Is that due to like the accretion disk and stuff, putting energy into the surrounding area, and as such, you know, putting a little bit of push into the, you know, dust and gas clouds or whatever to get things going? How does that actually work out, Michael? Give us another one. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's a real odd bird. they're still trying to figure out if it's simply just spewing off excess matter, which some black holes will do, but given the environment that it's in, it shouldn't even be doing that.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. I was just reading about White Hill. It says general relativity of white hole is a theoretical region of space-time and singularity that cannot be entered from the outside, although energy, matter, light, and information can escape from it. In this sense, it's a reverse of a black hole, which can be entered only from the outside. Yeah, that is weird, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
man.
so weird. Whether it is the same thing or not, but it sounds to me it's the same thing. Anyway, I mean, it's just going by what they said on the documentary. It's kind of like,
Yeah.
spewing out matter and light and all the rest of it.
So
And
is
then
this
there's,
something that the new telescopes, you know, the new sun, whatever it is, telescope, James Webb one found?
I
Or
don't
is
even
this-
think James has imaged
Infrared.
this one yet.
I'm
Has
not
it?
sure. I don't know.
I don't
no
think
idea.
so.
No idea.
I just wondered how it was, like where it was found, how it was found.
Yeah,
Well,
not sure
I was
about that.
looking for my keys one day. I couldn't find them. I was looking everywhere. I lifted up this, this hat on the shoe rack, and it was just fucking there. There was this fucking white hole on the shoe rack in my house. I thought, oh fuck! Look at that! And so I called up science people. I said, "Hey, science people, come round my house because I was looking for my keys. I lifted up the hat, and there was like, would you believe? I was fucking believe it. There was a fucking white hole, like
Yes,
sitting
it's
and
a
on my
fucking
shoe
light
rack.
bulb.
Yeah.
And while you're there,
It's a
take a look
fucking
at the
light bulb.
stain he always creates in his pants.
Hey, Stoke, you start talking about the dust that are forming around my accretion disc.
That was good.
Fucking hell.
Martin
you know,
H. Sorry, Monkey. Just one sec, though. Martin H. said just previous when we were talking about star formation, the jets can also be, contributing as well. I had to throw that one in just because, obvious call, right?
Yeah, no, I was going to say, like, people always think that, like, black holes just suck things up, and they don't. They're just there, and, like, if something falls to Earth, something just falls down into a black hole, It's one of those. They're not just there out fucking hoovering up the fucking...
that's true.
hoovering up the galaxy.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, black holes have been known to move, but the thing is that it'll only get sucked in if you actually go over the event horizon. But at that point, it's too late anyway. Because I mean, like, there's planets and stars and all the rest of you being orbiting, black holes for billions of years. Quite happily.
Yeah.
So,
exactly.
so
But
it
I mean,
doesn't-
there are planets that you fucking that you'd fall down into and just be crushed.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just black holes that would fucking crush you. You know what I mean?
We should also give credit to other communities because orbiting the black hole is a tongue maneuver. So, just let's get everybody involved. Let's make sure, we're being fair.
Now, what I would ask is if a ship travels over the event horizon, does it disappear bottom up? And if it does, can you bring it back with a P1000?
No, no, it gets spaghettified.
If she weighs the same as a duck,
Have you men never ever seen the movie The Black Hole?
I love that movie. It's awful, but it's
Exactly.
so good.
So there you go. There's your answer.
What was
Has
the answer?
anyone seen the human centipede?
That's a different.
No, why did you have to
event
do
horizon.
that?
Yeah.
There's probably been one born somewhere.
I've seen a few spit roasts in my time, but I don't think that's the same thing.
I saw Steve Jobs do it with iPads, but that was on South Park. So,
Rocking. What, like an iPad centipede?
Yeah, though, no, there was people too. It was pretty raunchy, but after seeing the South Park version, there was no way I was going to watch the actual movie. I'm just not into it. There's no way.
Yeah, but this is what's going to get you is the movie. There's 3 of the fuckers. There's 3 of them. Can you believe that? And yes, I've watched them all. And the third one is a prison, and he's got a whole fucking prison yard.
No. See, yeah, no. See, we're good. We're good. Yeah. Yeah. Sewing people ass to mouth in a line just did not have to happen 3 times. That's ridiculous.
In it. 3 fucking movies. Come on.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
There's your answer to your question, Aaron. Sorry, DKG. Aaron's got the answer.
And I'm sorry if I woke up with, I was sewn to another person's butt. Like there's no thread strong enough that I couldn't just pull it through my own lips and stand up and go, no, I don't get it. Like it's stupid.
Oh, absolutely.
You see, if I was on the end, I would just play him like a little trumpet.
I know, but if
Oh,
I
for the
remember
love
rightly,
of God.
No, Dick. But if I remember rightly, because you haven't seen the movie, he has that problem, so he then straps them as well. He solves these problems, mate.
Oh, for fuck's sake. See, okay, let's move on. Let's move. No. Okay, let's move on. Yeah. Because the whole strapping thing, now it's just getting too German for me,
Oh dear.
Oh my God. Okay.
Anyone seen we got a new Prime Minister?
Yeah, let's hear a story about daisies in a field or something. Like we need to erase that now.
Consider the lilies.
Now, Daisy in the field. Yeah, I know her. Oh God, yeah, she was a right dirty little bitch. That one. Mooing all the time. Just milk everywhere.
Constantly going on about my cud, my cud.
Yeah, fucking farting and increasing the global temperature.
Dirty cow.
Well,
stinking cow.
Although to be fair, underneath cow patties, you find the best horse mushrooms.
Has anybody ever? Has anybody here ever played cow patty?
I know what you're saying, darling, and that's where the as the famous Bill Hicks said,
I give up.
The expression "that's good shit" comes from.
Has anybody here ever tried? Has anybody here ever played cow patty bingo?
I've heard about it. I think.
What the fuck is that? Hello, what the fuck is that?
It's where they draw a bingo card out into a field, right? And the cows are let out into the field, and where they shit, if it's on your bingo card, you got a a place to squirt squidgy with your little masher dot inky thing.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That what? Say that again.
I grew up around farms and no one's ever done that ever. It must be some weird Canadian thing.
You need to say that again because I missed some of it, and it's like I just caught a bit of it, and it.
It's fucked up. So monkey, like imagine you had the chalk little thing and you were doing the lines for a football pitch or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you put a grid into a field and that corresponds to the balls, right? You put the, right? So then you let the cows into the field and wherever they shit, that's a ball drop. That's a ball. So you put it on your card if you got the number.
We're kids. That's not bad, I'd do that.
It must take all day unless they feed them like Metamucil the night before. I mean, how do you get that played,
Well, yeah. What if they all just sit down because it's going to rain? Rained off, I suppose.
Somebody in the chat said, keep up the bovine bashing. Hope you get mad cow. There's a wicked club in Toronto. I don't know if it's still there. I'd have to look it up. But it was a great rock and roll club to play, and it was called the Bovine Sex Club. I don't know, man. But it was a good spot.
Yeah, I bet it was. You frequented it quite a lot. You'll take me when I come over.
Well, that's on the other side of the country, so that's like,
right.
Yeah, that's a big one.
We got good clubs there.
Where I live, no, but a couple hours away, oh yeah, no problem.
Could I start?
We'll just take off. Yeah.
Could I
Oh,
start
we got
a
all
raid?
that shit. There's a 3-level club in Vancouver, and on the bottom it's all rock and roll. It can hold like 1,000 people. The middle floor is all bouncy and dancey and whatnot, and then the top is all like psychedelic and drum and bass and shit for people to go, wow, man, and all that. You know, it's
Yeah,
pretty
man.
cool.
Fucking wow, man. Sounds banging.
Oh, DK, should we do a poll here with the viewers? What do you think? Should we take Gary Krybinga's ban away and let him come back to the live chat?
Yeah,
Fuck no.
Right?
He might not come back now.
he won't come back.
Right here. I can do this.
No, please. I keep bumping into in other places like Jose's and stuff like that. Oh, please.
Gary
no.
who?
I don't know. Some
Yeah.
vague.
Yeah, here we go. If you don't know who he is, he's a crybaby whiner that was
Gary
calling us
Wanksteiner.
perverts and stuff because I think he got told to go and, suck on the asshole of a dead raccoon or something a few times. I don't know,
Yeah, I
who
think
cares, right?
One guy who winds up his elastic bands a little bit too tight.
Yeah, yeah.
Wank spanner stainer. That's what he is. He
He's
might
a
not come back.
Actually.
flat earth, religious, fundy, QAnon nut job.
Well, that's good.
Not that I would do anything like Russia would do, like influence a vote or anything. But if you don't vote no, I'm going to kill you. No, just a suggestion. It's fine. It's okay.
So Matt says, "Don't vote no."
No,
Everybody.
vote no. Vote
Don't
no.
vote
No,
no.
no. I meant. You know what I meant. You know what I meant.
No, you
Well,
said
fuck you,
don't
because-
vote no.
No, vote
Fuck
no.
you,
I mean,
right?
you have to vote
Because-
no. I mean, vote no. If you don't vote no,
No,
then I'll
wait,
kill you.
What?
I said if
So-
you don't vote no, I will kill
No.
you.
So
Well, listen
no,
up, fuck Dane,
no
right?
votes for don't. Don't vote. Don't vote.
No, I didn't.
I will kill
Steal the
you.
vote. Steal the vote.
Matt, listen up, you fuckstain. I was the first one to vote, and when I hit yes, it was 100% yes. But then it went down to like 32%.
I'm not telling my vote.
Hey,
I'm
M2M,
keeping it silent.
Well, I'm
Hey,
very
2M.
proud of you.
How about this? For everybody that votes yes, I will expedite their Martian visa.
Dick, can you actually edit that? So it says, "Should we not let Crybanger back?"
Yeah. I was going to make both options no. I was really tempted, but I thought,
I have very particular skills, Ox. Very particular skills. I will find you and I will kill you.
That's all right. Fine.
you'd be like that dude's puppet. I will kill you.
I kill you.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Muslims, right? Kadyrov is trying
will we?
to manipulate Islam by saying that they need to de-Satanize Ukraine, yet Russia's got the Satan II missiles.
Okay. What was it? A birthday present or something? Yeah. What you got me this year? Oh, missiles! Oh, wonderful! Last year was Lego. I was hoping for socks.
Oh.
And the poll says all.
And the poll
Yeah.
says no. Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
So that's
That was-
no. Don't not let Crybanger back.
Oh, shut up.
Just stay here.
What?
And
Why?
guard him. Stay here and watch him, and don't let him leave the room.
Why
Right,
are
what's-
you
what's they
why are you
here?
advocating for him to come back for? Are you deliberately trying to torture yourself and everybody else with you? What's going on? Is there something secret going on between you and White
PJC
Bother?
was stuck on the phone for 20 minutes and didn't get to vote. Poor baby.
Oh. Like one vote would have made a difference.
Exactly.
He was stuck on the phone. Who was he talking to? Arwin.
I live someplace where one vote actually made a difference.
Wow. Population what? 16?
One.
No, it was the population was about 600,000, and the delegate seat came down to 1 vote.
Wow.
Well, one bullet could do the same thing, but that's a different story.
Obviously, the district wasn't 600,000 people, but it was thousands of people voted in that district. And it came down to 1 vote, and then the court was like, we're just going to do our partisan thing because no one splits their ticket. So they wound up giving the seat to the person who didn't win.
What's this about seagulls? What's this about Aaron Reese talking about seagulls? Did he see?
And I ran.
Has he been listening to a flock of seagulls? If I had a photograph of you, yeah, no, I don't know. What's he talking
I
about?
think he might have been the only one, Aaron. I didn't hear any seagulls.
You're hearing seagulls.
Well, since DKG singing, I know a song that'll get on your nerves, get on your nerves, get on your nerves. I know a song that'll
don't
get
do
on your
that.
nerves, get on.
Mine. There, I heard seagulls.
Yes, and welcome to the
Finding
greatest.
Nemo.
Welcome to the greatest show on earth, because we're all grating on you right now.
Yeah, we used to go down to the beach and, you buy some Kentucky chicken and you throw the bones out and hope that the little bastard seagulls would choke on them. Did quite a few. It was good.
I wonder if you could feed chicken to chickens.
Yes, you can. They eat anything.
Isn't that just a little bit fucked though? Like, can't we give them, I don't know, seeds or something?
Oh yeah, you do that too.
Oh no, in some of the chicken feed in the industrial farms, it's chickens. There's chickens in the feed.
Ground up, yeah.
Yep.
That's actually how mad cow disease started in the United States and Britain. They were feeding the cows, and the prions somehow got in there, and the more cows you fed the cows, the more the prions spread.
Well, that's weird because cows don't eat any sort of meat. They only have grain.
Yeah, exactly. So when they were being fed it didn't do them any good. Especially that they've been fed themselves. Or well,
I'm
their
just trying to work out
grandfathers.
when they would do it, because normally when they come in for milking and stuff, they just they get fed grain and stuff while they're being milked.
Yeah.
This was in the 1970s.
Maybe in your country they do. Maybe in your country they do, but in our country they feed them their own grandmothers.
Okay. Cool.
Sorry, fed, past tense. They don't do it anymore.
Yeah, I just find that weird. But anyway, that's just me.
No,
you
it's
pulverize
weird.
the bone and mix it with the grain. Ew. No, they don't do that over here.
Weird as fuck. I can't believe that they were doing it when I found out they were doing it, and that's why the cows are going mad. And we were fucking going mad ourselves. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? You actually feed cows, ground up cow bones or whatever.
Ew.
In North America, the prions actually have gotten into the deer from when the mad cow disease was spreading.
Well, it's really weird here anyway. Yeah, because
the thing.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, Loki, though, the thing is, though, when it comes to mad cow disease, sure, the disease itself is, kind of strange, but where do they keep getting the guns and weaponry when they go mad and start freaking out and stuff is my real question. Who is arming the cows?
Well, the border's still open. So the border's still open. They can go over to, a Big Five and pick up guns.
It weren't just that. It's when they started running around and flopping their, udders that they have, 'cause they don't have tits, flopping them about in people's faces and pulling faces and sticking their heads in bins and stuff. They were doing all sorts of mad shit. I couldn't believe it. We was going down the supermarket and there'd be a fucking cow sat in the fucking, like in a trolley, just getting pushed around by another cow, and they would go, wee, not even go moo anymore.
Yeah, I can just imagine going down to the dairy and the cows are all there. Fuck off. Don't want to do this.
Yeah. On strike. We're going to get drunk. Piss off.
Yeah.
So changing the subject slightly, did you all see what Martin H is about? Anybody see the debate of the cats and Flatsoid?
Nope.
You didn't? Yeah. It was an execution, just as you said. Literally, cats actually destroyed him.
Well, how could he not? The guy thinks the earth is flat. I mean, that's stupid.
Yeah. I mean,
True.
all you have to do to destroy a flat earther is sunset.
Just show up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, like, I think there's just some people that kind of have this ability of not only just proving them wrong, making them sort of look a bit silly, but then you have somebody who can actually literally dismantle them and like make them look absolutely fucking ridiculous. And I think Katz he's got that ability to do that. He doesn't do that many debates, but when he does, he dismantles them completely.
I just feel sorry for some of the guys that just end up having to say the same thing over and over again. And literally, like MC Tuna in a debate, his job isn't to win because that's a given. His job isn't to make the other person look dumb because, again, that's a given. It's to come up with clever and fun ways for the audience to hear the same shit over and over again. Well, that's the job.
Yeah. The thing is, what I don't understand with these flat earthers, and I'm talking about like a few years ago, where you could just have like a bit of a giggle, argument and debate with these people. What I don't understand is they seem to like turn their entire life and existence over to this stupid concept that the Earth is flat, and that's the only thing they think about. It's the only thing they spend any of their time on, and it's gonna get fucking nowhere. Because the Earth isn't flat. I just don't understand what kind of mentality you have to just like to throw your fucking entire life away like that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Conspiracies.
They are fucking consumed by it because, is it because I is flat? And I know him personally. I see him the other day. I hadn't seen him for a long time. He'd gone to visit my father, and I came in, he was already there, and the first thing he said to me was, you still a globie. It's like, do you mean I'm still a globie? No, I'm just a normal person that understands.
Yeah.
You globe denying dipshit.
There's a great one from William in the chat. It's a redneck joke, but it's being used appropriately. How do you castrate a flurf? Kick his sister in the jaw. I like that very much.
They're all consumed with the conspiracy theories, right? Jet monkeys, not just flat Earth with that guy. It's what we see of all the flat Earthers is basically a whole host of stuff, right?
Yeah.
But conspiracy is one thing, but the Earth isn't flat, so you can't just say that they're consumed with conspiracy, because if they're consumed with conspiracy, fine. There are conspiracies out there. There are real ones because they exist. They're called conspiracies. Okay, then there's a loads of shit fake ones. But to start your day waking up, going right, I'm waking up. Hello, on this flat motion stationary Earth. And the Earth is flat. Just to start from that point, you got to be fucking idiotic. And
it is fucking mad. I mean, I still, even after all these years, cannot grasp that someone truly fucking can believe that the Earth isn't a globe when you could just look at it for yourself.
And PJ in the chat,
what's going on around you, and look at it for yourself.
PJ in the chat, he says, no, it's not flat. There's hills and valleys. Shut up, you fucking little moron. We know, you know what we mean by a flat earth. It means it's not a globe. So don't be a little pedantic little prat. Yeah. But here's a point. Here's a point, though. Here's a point.
Beb's little camp, isn't he?
Yeah, but here's a point, though. PJ, I can understand because he sits and giggles about it like a little schoolgirl in the chat and pretends to be this flat earther guy. But PJ does not like spend his entire days walking up and down streets with a megaphone saying Earth is flat, globe is a lie, blah blah blah. He doesn't do that. But there are people who do. They spend their entire life doing
It's
this
called
shit.
a grift.
Yeah, like Nathan Thompson giving out his flyers.
Some of them aren't doing it for grifts. Some of them are actually consumed by it and believe in it, and they get no fucking money from it.
Mm-hmm.
There are grifters. There are grifters.
Fucking Dell, imaginary from beyond the imaginary curve. I mean, he goes out and does street interviews. You know what I mean? Fuck yeah! Now, have you watched any of them?
Oh yeah, I've
I've
seen some of them.
where he goes up to uni students and tries to catch them out. It's just bullshit, and they usually end up getting him.
They annihilate him.
Yeah,
most of the time he gets annihilated.
So DK, here's a way to think about this. So imagine every individual different conspiracy is a drug. Flat Earth is what happens when you take all those drugs at the same time. Because if you talk to them, they also believe, the whole Kennedy assassination thing, and probably a little bit about Bigfoot.
What happened to Kennedy?
I don't know.
It's news to me.
It just, and it's really weird. It should have been on the news.
Yeah, you'd have thought I'd heard about it.
I mean, yeah, you're right. They are into everything, aren't they? If they think the Earth is flat, everyone's lying to them. I mean, come on, if the whole globe is creating a conspiracy to hide the shape of the fucking planet, then I mean that is a massive fucking scaled, like a global operation between governments that can't stand each other, by the way, and governments that are at war, but they will still uphold the fact that we live on a globe when in fact we don't. I mean, if they believe that, then they believe fucking anything, But, I mean, I another friend of mine, and I see him quite regularly. He doesn't believe the Earth is flat, but he's on the old Bigfoot. He watches is it Blaze or whatever fucking TV show they have all that crap on. And he's like, because obviously I've chatted to him about what I do, and and he's like, but you're gonna have to come around and watch one of these shows, and it'll convince you. And he thinks about UFOs, and and it's like he is absolutely, there's no budging him. There's no like sort of, I'll try and explain to him, what's what, and he's just not having none of it. He is absolutely no. There's definitely Bigfoot out there. There's definitely aliens out there. There's definitely aliens walking amongst us right now. He even he even said to me, I don't know, you could be an alien. And I was like, fuck off, I'm a monkey.
Well, the funny thing is between all these different conspiracies, especially the French conspiracies, there is a far greater likelihood of all the governments going, yeah, we shouldn't let the public know about aliens. That would be bad. That would like destroy religious beliefs and a couple of other, beliefs, and, yeah, we shouldn't really talk about that. That is a far greater likelihood than
there's utter
all the other
there.
conspiracies. Yeah.
There's logic there. It's stupid and it's wrong, but there is a logic that works it out. When you talk about things like flat Earth, which can be debunked in seconds if you even bother to try, which they don't. That's when it gets a bit odd. It's like, why are you believing in that? Yeah.
And why did the
Go on, Karen.
Why do the aliens only go out in the middle of nowhere to probe the credulous? And what can they learn from examining the rectums of people? I mean, we got
Yeah.
doctors who know.
I'm not being funny, but the fact that they, excuse me, the fact that they have the technology to travel through interstellar space, right, and arrive at us, who fucking 300 years ago couldn't even communicate without standing in front of someone and talking, like fucking few thousand years ago, in the blink of an eye, really, was fucking crawling out of our caves. I mean, come on, like, they've traveled through interstellar space. They're going to take one look at us and go, yeah, they got a long way to go. Let's fucking move on.
Yeah, and that's it. That's if they forget to hit the brakes when they do arrive and crash on the planet.
Yeah.
Which seems to happen all the time. Yeah.
Oh, that one. Yeah. They've only navigated through fucking interstellar space and then they crash onto Earth. I mean, yeah.
Just really quickly, guys. John Stanley, member for a month, it says, "You're an alien monkey. So long, and thanks for the bananas." Yeah. Or did you already? Did you? I think you mentioned that, but I don't think you read that out, did you?
No, didn't read it out. But I am a fucking monkey, not an alien. Might look like an alien when I've had a few beers, but that's just the drunk monkey in me.
Penguins were from space.
Sorry?
Penguins are from space.
Yeah. I've been to space several times. Yeah, I had my rectum probed, got zapped up by a beam of light, and and I was gone for a week.
Yeah, but we know about the weird nightclubs you go to in Swindon, so enough about that.
Fucking Swindon nightclubs, you haven't laughing, yeah? No, there isn't any.
No night.
There's no nothing. I mean, yeah, fucking hell, it's like dire, like the rest of Britain, really. It's fucked. Yeah. The whole world must be looking at us and laughing their fucking asses off. I must tell you that.
I like what MJ said. If they're telepathic, why don't they use the same for telehealth assessments? That would make everything so much easier.
Oh, fucking yeah. Aliens. This is another one that cracks me up. Aliens travel interstellar space, even intergalactic space. You never fucking know. I mean, that would be a task, but there
intergalactic planetary.
To rock up and show. I can't get it out. To rock up and teach the Egyptians how to build pyramids.
But dude, why do the Egyptians need aliens to teach them that to stack blocks without them falling over, if you shape them like a pyramid, it works? I've seen fucking 2-year-olds figure it out on carpet with blocks. Come on.
No. But we needed someone to, some aliens to travel from, hundreds of thousands of light years, if not more. Just show us
how to stack blocks.
Yeah. Because I mean, come on, we are going back a couple of thousand years here.
But it's still just then. It still comes down to, you know what? If we stack blocks that are really well shaped, it's easier. But then, you can use more rough ones to fill in the center as long as the outside ones are good. If it's to me, it's just simply children playing with blocks, except, I shouldn't say children, but the learning cycle to me is so simple. I can't believe that people are, wow, the Egyptians couldn't do that. Well, why not?
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
you have a whole bunch of farming people who have nothing to do when they can't farm, so you might as well have them dragging blocks around. Fuck.
Well, here,
Yeah, fuck
here you go.
yeah.
Here you go, Dick. See if you can follow along with me on this one. See if you can just like jump in wherever you want. So, you know, you got these aliens like coming to Earth and they're orbiting the Earth, looking down, and you go, well, you know what we think this Earth needs. What this Earth needs is more rockeries. We're going to build rockeries on the Earth.
No, that's rubbish. What they need is logic and reason, something to believe in.
Tower blocks. We'll build them tower blocks, and but we won't put any more technology into it. We won't have any nice glass doors that slide open.
Nonsense! I'll have none of it. What they should be doing is paying attention to nature.
Fuck the bees. Fuck the animals. Fuck
Right, just a minute. So, got a member for 1 month. John Stanley says, "Be to space. I've made it through Grateful Dead show."
Nice.
You know something? When the conspirators make the appeal to look at all the accomplishments of the Egyptians. So if the Egyptians knew how to stack blocks and could do trigonometry, we have to accept that they were right about fucking everything, even that Sobek was basically the lord of all sperm, right? A crocodile animal, half human, half crocodile. Yeah, these are the people who believed that the gods were basically furries.
Yeah.
or scalies.
Yeah.
I just don't understand why any fucking intelligent being out there would want to travel 3.8 million light years just to look up someone's anus hole.
Yeah, or to turn a cow inside out. I mean, if you could fly from solar system to solar system, no problem within a generation, like, you know, during your own lifetime to go and do research, wouldn't you have better medical tools? Couldn't we, like, you know, if you want to leave us a message, wouldn't it be better to just like land and talk to somebody? What's with the shit in the farmers' fields? It makes no sense.
What it would be a lot easier just to park up one of your flying saucers at like a McDonald's drive-through if you want some, like, you know, cow meat just to check out. There you go. Get one of them.
And why do they only just like mangle them and take bits? Why don't they just take the whole fucking cow?
And why can't the police do something about those kids skateboarding down the sidewalk?
You want to know why it happens? You really want to know why it happens? Go grab a cross-country bus ticket if you live in a large country. And yeah, take that bus across the country. That's what interstellar travel is like. By the end of it, you're fucking insane. You're ready to do all kinds of crazy shit.
And you're so immune to the smell that armpits are not even a scent anymore.
Yep.
And Loki's got 4 of them.
Yeah. How many times can you pretend you just didn't hear somebody jerk off in the fucking bathroom of a bus?
You mean your buses have bathrooms in them?
It's usually just happening on the seat behind me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why does your wife? Oh no.
I've got videos of public transport here in Adelaide. You'd love them. You should see what people do on our public transport.
I wondered what you were just about to say when you said I've got videos. I just wondered what you were just about to say. Then I was starting to get concerned.
Do you want to join the 50 mile an hour club?
Yeah, let's just say I wouldn't be able to share them on the internet.
No.
Where else would you share them? That's what the internet's for.
Did you make the videos? Did you Mipet? I bet you did.
No, I didn't actually. They were sent to me.
She recorded them. She filmed them.
That's what I mean.
I'm a member of the Mile High Club. I mean, I was the only person on the flight, but still.
Does that count, though? Does that count, really?
Yeah,
It shouldn't.
Well, he had a co-pilot in the cockpit, and they don't call it that for nothing. They were going to call it the dick pit, but they thought cockpit would be better.
Yeah, but this was like airplane, and it was a blow-up doll.
In other news, my cat just turned itself inside out. If you're a cat owner, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh my God! So the myth was the internet myth was true. A cat can puke up more than its own body weight.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
I
know that well.
Until you said that last sentence, I was like, "What is he talking about?" And then you filled in the blanks. Damn.
Go back and check, because last time that my cat did that, the puke grew legs and scurried off into the corner.
Oh, see, and I had this hilarious image of a cat doing some kind of barrel roll. That's the joke you were talking about at first, and then supper came into the mix.
Well, I mean, at least it's not like human puke. I mean, human puke is liquid and it makes a freaking mess, doesn't it? But a cat puke
is helping.
Oh, but at least it's a little bit more manageable, solid to get rid of it, isn't it? So to be fair.
All right. Jesus.
I don't remember eating carrots.
Oh.
Don't become.
Oh, you can tell who the people didn't actually, the ones that didn't actually change their nappies and clean up the baby puke. Oh, you can tell.
I was just going to say, DK, that's like when you do the stand and turn, but I don't remember having corn.
Thanks for sharing, guys.
Yeah, you're right, PG said. They never bloody learn, do they? They always do that and puke up, and they still keep doing it. Yeah, stupid cats.
Speaking of when they're not feeling well, to make them throw them.
Yeah.
Pick it up. That's what they do because they're not feeling well.
I used to have cats until my son was born. He doesn't like cats, so we gave up. But I used to have a little tiny patch of grass inside that the cat could go and eat whenever it needed to because it wasn't feeling good. And then I knew it was coming, unfortunately. But it's almost like a warning. Like I see him eating the grass. I'm like, okay, here it comes. Let's get off of this one. Like seriously, why are we talking about what comes out of the animals? Like, why
not? Can we talk? Can we have a deep discussion about it, please? I want to talk about it.
It's when you see your cat harvesting your grass, rolling it up and smoking it. That's when you got to start rolling.
Yeah.
And if I had a cat that could roll and smoke a joint, I'd be more concerned of how he manipulated that little thing that isn't a thumb to do it than whether or not he was stealing my stash. I mean, I'd be like, good job.
Oh my God. Is anyone reading the chat here? Hey MJ, we're just about killing her. Mary Tyson, I saw a dog eat my cat poo. Oh my God.
That's what I was going to say. I posted a picture in our Discord the other day. It's a GIF, actually. And it was an image of a big plate of supper on a TV screen and two stupid dogs licking the fucking screen.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Just got to make sure, Dick. Are you sure it wasn't a GIF?
Oh, dear Lord. Here we
Don't
go.
Start. Don't start.
Just got to ask. Was it a GIF or a GIF?
GIF. It's the same way.
To the Shills shitty debate.
I know what's coming.
Is it a GIF? Is it a GIF? We got the fighters on the floor here. We got Dick Dawson, who says it's a GIF, and Matt M2M, who says it's a GIF. Off you go, boys.
Oh, hang on a minute. You said I didn't say that. I don't care either way.
You're fucked now, punk. Do it.
Bus thrown under. There you go. Take it.
What am I? I don't even know what I am now.
You're Jiffy Pop.
I'm a J.
Is it a JPEG or JPEG or a PNG or a ping?
JPEG.
Get the machine that goes bing. And get the most expensive machine.
Well, you see, here in Europe, we have to pronounce the g as a j. So it's very obviously it's a GIF. So that's that. I don't know what else to say. I don't agree with
it. But people in the UK say wrong as if the G has to be overpronounced. So it should be a GIF.
Who says wrong?
Point.
Whoever says wrong.
I hear it all the time.
No,
Are you kidding?
Wronger.
Wronger. Do you say wrong?
Yeah, but I'm over exaggerating it to make sure it gets heard. But you guys put the G in like more than we do. We just say wrong. You say like wrong.
DKG, or should I say DKG? DKG. I forgot what I was going to say now. I just got carried away with the DKG. Oh, this has got a mess. I don't know what's going on now. I have no idea.
Oh, dear.
Like you ever do.
No, I don't no clue what's going on.
It's a GIF, and that's what it is.
Yeah, no, it's a GIF.
Welcome to the Shills Shitty Debate. There you go. It's been decided. His lordship, Dick Dawson, High Preacher of the Shills, what do you call it? The monastery here has decided that it's now GIF. Or was it GIF? What did you say? GIF?
GIF. I don't know. Look, I'm lost now, DK. I don't even know. I think I switched camps halfway through. I mean, I don't know.
Well, it's not the first time you've done that.
Hey, he was cute.
It's my power of persuasion. It's my power of debating skills. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Jay Johnson. I just want to address this. Jay Johnson, or should I say Gigonson? They don't pronounce H's. Who doesn't pronounce H's? We Britain pronounce H's all the time. Harry and hurry and what are you on about? I'm talking H.
Now, is it a H or an H?
No, it's definitely an H. Definitely an H.
An H, yeah.
Oh, he's not going to do shit debate.
People love to put the H at the beginning of H to turn it into a H. When it's not a H, it's an H.
It's an H.
It depends on where the body hair is located.
This is going to go on all night. Thank God nobody mentioned aluminium. We'll be here for fucking ever.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Aluminium.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Aluminium on pizza.
Aluminium.
Well, we've got Jiffy's peanut butter in the chat.
No, Jif is lemon juice.
No, well, over here, Jif is a blood cleaning product. So, it's like harsh cleaning product.
Actually, over here.
Does it get you drunk?
Both. No, over here, it is.
No, it's like an acidic thing. You'd actually fucking kill you.
Yeah. Over
Another
here,
thing that kills you in Australia. Okay.
Over here, Jif is both a cleaning product and lemon juice.
Oh no!
Well, that's handy.
DKG, you're wrong, or DKG, you're wrong. Because don't forget, Jif was changed its name, doesn't it, to Sif? It's called Sif now.
Yes, that's why.
Yeah, but what if I added cleaning fluid to my martini, thinking it was lemon juice drops or something? I know that's heathenistic, but hey.
Well, the difference is, right, when you get your lemon juice, you go to your kitchen cupboard, you don't go to your cleaning cupboard, and therefore you won't put it on your pancakes.
Actually, no, I use lemon juice as a cleaning product.
So do I.
Okay.
So that's fine.
Yeah.
Point of order. According to the Oxford English Dictionary, it's GIF. And according to the creator of the format, it's GIF.
Yes!
However,
I know
the creator of the format says, well, y'all have been pronouncing it wrong for so damn long, you might as well just call it GIF.
Oh, fuck off.
But I know he says that because of what the acronym stands for. GIF kind of makes sense, but it starts with a G. I'm sorry, it's GIF. That's just it.
Well,
There's no way around it.
The guy that actually made the bloody thing itself is actually calling it GIF, and you're saying, I don't care. Are you a flat earther?
That's
What's
right.
wrong with you?
Yeah, no, but you Brits do that all the time. You pronounce people's names the way you want to, not the way they are. I hear it all the time in sports. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
all right, Dyke Dawson.
Yeah, but at least
Sorry,
we know
but
how
I
to
just
say,
have.
at least
I'm
we know how
sorry
to
for
say
butting
aluminium.
in. I'm sorry for butting in, but Jay Johnson, Coca-Cola is a cleaning product too. Bullshit. It does clean out my guts, I bet. But I drink a lot of Coke. Do not diss the Coca-Cola. Sorry, I just had to say that. Continue.
It's
Yeah,
all right.
we,
Coca-Cola
Sponsored by
is for
Pepsi.
marsupials.
Yeah, well, at
Go
least we
on.
know.
Okay, Matt, get
what-
it off your
what-
tits. Come on.
Yeah, it's aluminium, not aluminum, by the way, because he's look at it.
No, it's not.
Spelled. It's not two. It's not. There's no two O's.
You
in
spell it
aluminium.
wrong.
No,
You guys spell it different. Yes, you do.
no, you don't. We don't need to
They
spell it
are-
wrong.
Well,
In
then you're
community-
idiots because it's just not.
Hey,
In
we
the
invented it.
chemistry-
Shut up.
In the chemistry class, they have us say aluminium, like the rest of the world does.
There you go.
So the colleges are
teaching.
teaching it
Yeah.
aluminium.
Oh dear Lord! So it's the metric pronunciation then. Okay, I'll have to
Right.
switch.
Like linoleum. It's not linoleum.
I actually say aluminium more than aluminum because I watch so much British car content and automotive stuff and whatnot that it's actually the natural way I say it in my
Oh,
head.
you've been
you go.
brainwashed.
No, he's not. He's been
Poorly.
He's been corrected.
Yeah, you mean it's the only way to say it.
Yeah,
You know,
I
saying
will
colour.
say
We went over this the other day. Color is COLOUR.
That's correct. And the term, the way to say both the animal and the automotive company is Jaguar. There's no wire. There's no war.
Jaguar.
You know, let's just-
Jaguar.
Yeah. Like
I mean,
like when
Go ahead.
when Apple had Jaguar as an operating system name.
You mean Apple?
Yeah. Steve Jobs got up on stage and said Jaguar all show, and it was hilarious, man.
PJ Cena. Well, that's the reason is that his name is MC Toon because his first name is Michael. So that is what his proper name is. It is MC Toon. That's the correct way of saying it. Just saying.
Yeah, but it's also meant to be like MC Hammer, MC Toon. It's
Right,
not
exactly.
Mick because the
Yeah.
C isn't small. That's stupid.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it wouldn't be Mick, it would be Mucktoon.
Yeah.
Hi, it's Mucktoon.
Yeah.
I don't know why I went all Cornish there.
Well, with names, right? Names are really where you are. The further east you go, the more likely you are, say, biblical names to actually wind up with the Hebrew pronunciation. The further west you go into America, it's different. And like, I wish I had my Tanakh so I could tell you exactly how to pronounce Michael, the original pronunciation.
I would have no clue.
Mickle. Not
Yeah.
Mickle. Just might as well just say Mickle. Which case then?
It's probably something like Michael, or I know it has a ch in it.
Mm.
Well,
Yeah,
I just
MC
drew the tempo down.
Yeah, no, MC defines, no, William. MC identifies as Motorcycle Club. We have to stay current now, don't we?
Yeah, but if you're a globe denying dipshit, it's curly car tune.
What?
Curly car tune.
Curlica.
Curly car.
Oh.
Car. Curly car and kicking car.
Oh, okay.
Fucking hell.
I'm not sure what to say.
I think it would be close to the Russian, Mikhail, except, harder to pronounce and, more damaging to your vocal cords.
Yeah, actually, like in Russia and in Ukraine, and basically it starts in Germany, and then the further east you go, the more likely you are to wind up with the original pronunciation.
Yeah.
So
Makes
it's
sense.
Michael or something like that.
It's like Mike and H says in the town, yeah, we got a town in England called Bicester, where everybody pronounces Bicester, but it's spelled Bicester. And of course, you get Americans to come over and say Bicester. Just like they say it's Worcestershire sauce, but nobody in England ever calls it Worcestershire sauce. It's Worcester.
Even Leicester.
Can you point me the way to Leicester Square?
Leicester Square, yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah.
Leicester Square.
AJ Lohinchka in the chat says, how do you tell the clan of a Scotsman? Put your hand up his kilt. If he's got a quarter pounder, he's McDonald's.
That's good.
I like that.
I'm a happy
man,
meal.
I like that. That's fucking banging.
I like what
get-
Michael Castrine says. Why in the US is the boot of the car a trunk? Who the fuck would call the arse end of a car the front end of an elephant?
Yeah, but at the same token, why would you call the hood that covers the engine the same word as the little cute hat you put on a child? That's ridiculous.
Oh,
I know why the ass end of the car is
on your
called
bell
the-
end.
I know why it's called the trunk, because literally with the old timey cars, they would mount an old fashioned trunk to the back of the car.
Well,
Literally a
look at you.
traveler's trunk.
Well, I mean,
Well,
to be honest with
in
you,
Australia,
DKG,
we call it the boot. So
to be honest
what,
with
they
you,
shoved
DKG, I
in
mean,
so
like,
many boots.
to be
We
honest
call
with
it
you,
boot as well.
don't forget, to be honest with you, Dick, is when you say hood and bonnet, it's the same bloody thing, isn't it? It's the thing you put over your head. So why not? Sounds better.
No, you don't. A hood. A hood works because a hood flips up and down. It's connected to your jacket, just like it is to the car. But a bonnet is a cute little hat you put on a child's head, right?
Yeah.
I understand the reference because they're both about covering, right? You know, but I just think the bonnet one's a little bit more silly.
All right, we'll change it. We'll change it to
Okay.
foreskin. How about that?
But
And
again, I go
Americans
back.
as well. Americans as well have to actually describe what things are quite often with the words. It's like sidewalk. Really?
Oh, like Green Park in London? Are you kidding me?
Who says Green Park? Nobody says Green Park. What are you on about?
But it's called that.
Yeah, there's a Green Park.
Yeah,
like,
but
there's
it's
a
just a
Victoria
name.
Park, and
Yeah, it's just a name.
You know, the White Cliffs of Dover. I mean, come on, that's original.
are.
Wow.
it's better than the fucking Green Cliffs of Dover.
But,
They're
but it's
fucking
a
white, you
sidewalk,
dumbass.
Matt. But Matt was complaining about the word sidewalk. It's the side of the street that you walk on, just like the White Cliffs of Dover. How can you even do that?
Shut up. He's having a fucking go at the colour of our cliffs now. Fuck him.
I haven't really got a problem with sidewalk anyway.
It's like as well the pedestrian crossings in America as well. It says don't walk. Well, like would a red light suffice? I'm like, they have to say no, don't walk, don't go there.
Yeah, but that's
Some people are
America.
colorblind.
No, but that's America, Matt, and they assume everybody speaks English, right? So you know.
The thing is,
For
it
crying out loud.
only tells you to don't walk. There's lots of things it doesn't tell you to do. It doesn't tell you not to wank. So feel free, America. Just do it.
On the deep fryers, we have we have signs that say don't put your fucking hands in the deep fryer.
Well,
I worked in a place once that someone did that. Dropped something in the deep fryer, didn't even think about it, shoved her hand straight in.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I done something similar to that. I pulled a plug out of the wall and the casing come off. Without thinking, grabbed the plug. And then I was sat on the other side of the room.
Boom! What the fuck was that?
So yeah, you just do. You go boom, boom. I'll tell you what, I am going to stab myself one day, and I hope it's not in the heart, right? Because when I'm cutting hair at work, sometimes I've got my scissors in my hand, and sometimes I'll drop my comb, and as a reaction, I grab it, right? And I might grab it by slamming it against my fucking chest or something to get it. My scissors are right there in my hand, and one day I just know I'm going to plunge them fuckers deep into my chest. I just hope that, it's not fatal. Yeah.
So, DK, when one shaves one's legs, does one prefer an electric or a proper razor?
Well, one doesn't shave one's legs. What are you talking about, you fucking man freak?
It's just
what are you talking about? I have nubile women that come round and pluck them.
Hold
with
on
their
here.
teeth.
John Pearson's got some fighting words going. He says, but I'm an American too. And I said, no, Canadian here. And he goes, yeah, I know, but Canada is on the continent. No. The North American continent is one thing, but saying somebody is American means American politics and all that stuff. And I am fucking Canadian. No way, dude. I'm not having it. Nope.
Hang on. There's a test. Hang on. How's it go again? Oh, say, can you see by the he's standing up. Are you sitting down or standing up?
I tell you what.
It depends. It depends if Jimi Hendrix is playing or not.
Yeah. When I say
DKG.
are you sitting or standing, I didn't mean if you were erect. Because that's a good test to see if you're American or not. But...
I tell you what,
DKG, I have something I have to burst your bubble. Most Americans don't know the words to the Star Spangled Banner.
No,
I
do.
know the words to Hat Tikva. I actually don't know all the words to the Star Spangled Banner. And I don't even speak Hebrew fluently.
Well, did you know also
They
that
keep-
with God Save the King, I should say now,
I was
is there's
just about
actually,
to
there's actually a second
We
and third
mean
verse.
it, man.
Yeah, there's a second and third verse that nobody ever sings and nobody knows about. But there is a second and third verse.
What is it about Princess Anne and her fucking Reliant Robin?
Probably, I don't fucking know. I'd never sing it.
I'll tell you what I know the words to, and that is Happy
What?
Birthday.
So,
Yeah,
And?
well, fucking hell, man. You know,
What?
that's rock and roll, that is.
yeah, true.
Yeah, I'm
Do you know
hilarious.
Happy Birthday is the
Yeah.
most sung song on the planet.
Has anybody ever noticed that the traditional A, B, C, D, E, F, G song you sing in kindergarten is also Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star?
Yeah, I noticed.
Yep.
I noticed when I was little.
Okay. Some people don't.
Yeah, I
no,
thought it was a cover.
Yeah.
I tell
It
you
was
what,
probably
though,
by the
Matt.
Monkeys.
I tell you, fucking, what about us? I tell you what, though, Matt, I didn't know as a kid. It took me years to work that out.
Yeah, I just think you remember the moment as well. I was like singing it away to myself. I'm like, Mum, that's the same song as Twinkle Star, because she used to sing it to me all the time. So yeah, that's how I know.
Yeah, you could really fucking mix it up and go A, B, C, D, little star,
Yeah, mate.
how I, F, G, well, whatever, you know.
IUFG.
Are you F, U, C, K?
So, okay, here's another one. Z or Z?
Depends on the context. Actually, I use both.
Do you? If you're
Yeah.
describing the letter?
No, if I say, for instance, if it's like a model number, I probably would say Z. But if I was saying the word letter on its own with something, I'd probably say Z. So I don't know. I
You're
just
a
vary it.
fucking freak.
I know. I'm a freak. I'm unique as well.
Did you just say Z or Z?
Yeah.
Yeah, Z, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, as simple as that. Anyone who
ZX
says
spectrum.
Z is wrong.
Except
Why?
it doesn't work. It doesn't work in the ABC song because Z doesn't rhyme with anything. So So
No,
you
it's
have to
Z,
use
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know what? I've never got that far.
Yeah, 26 letters. Who needs them? Fucking hell.
Well, in Norway, they got 29.
They're just showing off.
Yeah. I don't see the point because, like, they're sort of like, you know, they have a letter for a sound that we have two letters for. So, you know, it's like, I don't know which is better, really. Having an extra letter in the alphabet and only having to write one letter, or having one less letter in the alphabet, but when you're writing a word, having to write two letters that are the same. You know, it's a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah. Going back to national anthems, though, I mean, is it? Maybe I'm saying something a bit controversial here. I don't know.
Go
But
on.
would you not agree that our national anthem, "God Save the King," as it is now, is a bit boring? You know,
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
it
way
is.
out of date. Just ours is our anthem, "Oh Canada," just sounds so ancient in the modern day because it's not classical and it's not.
But it's
kind of trapped in the middle.
No, but it's got a bit more oomph about it than ours. I'm like,
yeah, no,
a bit, yeah.
Okay. Hey, Matt, who do you want to rewrite? Who do you want to rewrite it, Matt?
No, I've already got
Elton John.
I've already got
George Michael.
I've already got a tune in mind.
Matt, you're wrong about our national anthem.
Don't do it when you want to go to it.
No, it should be anarchy in the UK.
Rings of trees, our yaks are really large, and then they won't let that Royal Canadian Kilted Yaksman. That should replace it, right?
I think
it's easy.
No.
Raw Britannia for Christ. It's got some oomph about it, isn't it? It's got Raw
No.
Britannia. Yes.
Listen.
What are you talking about?
There's only one song. No, there's only one song that could be the new national anthem for the UK.
What?
Hey, Manuel Kemp was a real pissant who was very rarely stable.
I think we could do a Pythoness song about the royal family and all the kings and queens. I'm sure we could do that.
Right.
It's either that or Raw Britannia, or what's that other one about the green fields of England? I can't remember what the song is.
About the country.
Yeah. That's the one you're talking about. Yeah, that one. Either that, one of those two, Raw Britannia or that one. I think, but not bloody. I mean,
Land of Hope and Glory. Land of Hope and Glory.
Land of Hope and Glory is another good one.
Yeah.
Trey Parker and according to Roden last name, who I wholly agree with, Trey Parker and Matt Stone already rewrote the American national anthem. America, fuck yeah!
And blame Canada, blame Canada.
With all their hockey hollamagoo and that bitch Anne Murray too.
Can you not fucking hear me or what?
Yeah, we're just talking over you.
Yes.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, that's fucking good then, isn't it? No, I was disagreeing with you, Matt. You said that our national anthem was fucking boring, man.
It is boring.
No, it's shit.
Okay, shit then. Either one.
Boring is an understatement.
Yeah. Maybe the lyrics are okay. Well, no, actually, no, come to think, no, they're not.
No, it's the biggest pile of fucking pants this side of Mombasa.
Oops, sorry.
Because it's all about the king, or it's all about the queen, isn't it? In the song, really, that's all it's about. And it's kind of, if we ever become a republic, which probably might happen eventually, we're going to have to change it, aren't we?
Yeah, it'll be like, thank God we fucked off our king.
Hey, John Staley in the chats has a great idea for Canada's theme song. It should be when Bob and Doug McKenzie got together with Geddy Lee from Rush and did Take Off. Yeah. Good call. Take off to the great white north. Take off. It's a beauty way to go. It's so funny. Oh shit! I wonder if we could get away with playing that.
My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land. There's actually an American song where the melody is based off a British song that we would sing, and I was surprised that it was actually pre-revolution.
That makes sense though, because pre-revolution they just took a known melody and changed the lyrics. They kind of gave it a Weird Al Yankovic, right? Just, pre-revolution style, before they did the whole Tea Party.
It would make sense, but also for some strange reason, they had a habit of hating on the British. When I had a history professor that actually did us all a favor by trying to explain both perspectives of American side and British side. And he read it was an interview from the last revolutionary soldier. And they was asked, well, why'd you do it? And he said, well, they wouldn't let us go beyond the Appalachian Mountains. They basically told us we couldn't do something after years and years and years of letting us do whatever the fuck they want. It had literally nothing to do with taxes, because the imported stuff, even with the taxes, was actually cheaper than the smuggled stuff. It had more to do with just people, I don't want to be told what to do. And it wasn't even that the British government was being unreasonable. It was you had people who owed a lot of money to creditors in London for the stuff they bought. The only thing that I can think of that was unreasonable is like you couldn't even make a metal shovel. No finished goods. I think that was unreasonable. But other than that, it wasn't exactly like, because here in the States, at the time, the colonies, we actually had the highest standard of living anywhere in the British Empire. And it was interesting to hear it from another perspective.
I'll tell you what I like, because when you get, I used to live in Scandinavia, and you get a Norwegian, a Swedish, and a Danish in a room and say, who are the Vikings? And then you just watch the debate ensue. One will say, we were the Vikings. Another one will say, but yeah, we ruled you. Another one will say, yeah, but you was under our rule at the time. Yeah, but this, and it's, yeah.
No, if you get those three in a room, you ask, what's your favourite pastry?
Right.
Lost on you.
Boston cream.
Danish.
AJ,
I tell you what, they make fucking banging hot dogs.
Sandwiches.
Yeah, AJ in the chat's got a good question. I never got why UK has to ask God to save the monarch, and are they always gracious?
No, not always.
Well, they have to ask God to save the monarch because they're so fucking inbred at this time. Somebody has to.
Oh.
Well, let me just tell you something. I mean, our national anthem and the fact that our Queen has just passed obviously disproves God, because where the fuck was he? He didn't save our Queen, so
Yeah,
he can fuck off.
and Slick 666 in the chat. Which God? Like,
Yeah.
are everybody in the UK praying to Allah to save the king? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, we should be singing, God actually did a fuck. Now our queen is fucked. God didn't save our queen.
And now the rest of the country's fucked.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's Odin. That's who you're all praying to. No, it's some weird druid god that you're all keeping to yourself and not sharing, isn't it? That's what's going on.
The sun god.
I'm telling you now, right? With our current political climate, it should be God save our fucking prime minister.
Especially after the last one was just, pitchforked and torched from office. Wow, that happened fast, man.
Yeah, the lettuce lasted longer than her.
That was so funny, man. The lettuce. Oh my God. DKG sent me that. Fuck, yeah. I almost died laughing.
I mean, even the head of the opposition in
exactly.
Even in PMQs, which is like a weekly debate they have between the head of the opposition and the head of the government party as well. It was like he brought up as well. He says, "Oh, the lettuce lasted longer than she did as well." Oh, it was funny. Just bring it up.
No, and that wasn't even like long-lasting McDonald's lettuce. That was just normal lettuce.
Yep, longer than lettuce.
Will this one last as long, or
God knows, probably not.
No.
But another couple of months. Another couple of months and he'll be out as well.
I have a question.
Let us sleet. Sorry, Loki, the sleet in the chat. Let us thank God she's gone.
That's good. That's good. So I just would like confirmation. I heard reports that the private meetings were just simply nothing but burn the witch, burn the witch, burn the witch. And apparently they did. Is that how it went down?
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah, as good as that. Yeah.
Pretty much.
My comment, Loki, was, so your latest prime minister got chased from office on social media inside of 15 days. Who's next? Because it was so bad.
Do you know what cracked me up was the fact that fucking bozo Boris Johnson was fucking in the frame again. I was like,
oh my
really?
God. When that guy was the
when he came back, he actually put his name forward. He was trying to get the right number of signatures because you need 100 signatures as a backup. You need 100 minimum, right, as it stands at the moment. And he was trying to get those in the middle of it, but he was persuaded not to go forward because they knew Rishi had already been the runner up, and it wasn't a complete whitewash that he didn't win. So they thought he's going to be the best candidate. So the other two were told, look, I think you should step down. So they did.
Give it a few weeks. Boris will be back. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
We had the same thing happen in Canada with Prime Minister Kim Campbell, who took office during a transitional period, and it was funny as hell because it didn't last very long. And it wasn't because
what was he transitioning to?
No, she, but it was somebody stepped down, power changed, it was crazy. And but your girl beat her, absolutely out of office even faster. It was a record that was broken, actually. But some people at the time,
she'll be so proud.
Oh, yeah. Some people at the time, though, were like, oh, but, she was wiped out of Canadian politics due to male-female bullshit and whatnot. And it really wasn't. It was just a situation of total fuckery. And the people were never going to accept somebody else taking over without it all being wiped clean and revoted for. And that's,
Yeah, I mean,
but it was crazy.
Ours broke every record under. Yeah.
She was officially the shortest serving prime
That's
minister
right.
in history.
Yeah.
The other one died.
William Kirchmeier in the chat. You get what you pay for. Pay was in quotes. That's why I said it that way. Sorry, Monkey. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost kind of like got lost in the woods now. Do we not vote for who we want in power anymore in this country? Do they just keep lobbing them in every 5 minutes?
It's getting confusing.
I'm fucking confused.
Well, what you got to remember is though, we don't vote for prime ministers. Nobody's ever voted for a prime minister ever.
No, I understand that. I know that. We vote for a fucking party to go in, and the party has a leader, but it's normally that leader that's fucking at the forefront of the party. That
but what you're voting,
I remember Tony Blair, and it was just his smile that got him in. Yeah,
no, but that's the thing. You're still not voting for a leader either. You're not voting for a prime minister or a leader. You're voting for somebody who represents you in your area. That's how it's always been. But people, because now politics has become much more, how shall I say it, in the public eye, and it's all about image and stuff like that. It's transferred, so people think you're voting for it, but you're not. Because it has always been like that person, your MP in your area, goes to Parliament and represents you, and it just so happens that most people that hold the number of seats hold the government. So we don't get to
politics
choose.
Is still boring as fuck.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah,
in any country.
Right. Yeah,
now, peoples. We've all got to say goodbye.
Oh, bloody hell.
It's that time. It really sucks, but it is that time, isn't it, DK?
Evacuation.
Yeah.
So, shall I say goodnight to everybody for you, DK?
Yeah.
Oh, if you bloody well want to.
Okay, we're saying goodnight to the Drunk Monkey and M2M and Mr. Dick Dawson and Lokifish Marz. And 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 we also have Commander 401, DKG Custom, who is our fantastic producer, and me. So we're all saying good night. Say good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Romper room.
Good
Yeah.
Night.
Romper room.
What do you want, Dick?
Press the
Romper
fucking
room.
button.
I see DK. I see Loki. I see Monkey. Come on, you got to know
Oh,
the
shut
joke.
up.
Hit the
Press
button.
the fucking button.
Hey, look at that GIF on the set.
Romper room. For fuck's sake. No, before we go, we got to shill something out. We've got
Oh,
Yes,
couple of
that's
things to
right.
Shill out.
Yes.
Matt, you've got something to shill out this week.
Yeah, Tuesday we got was it Falcon Heavy launching on Tuesday, so I'm going to be streaming that. So go to my channel, press the notify button, and you'll be notified. And yeah, that's pretty much all, really. Yeah. So that is going to be epic. So please, come along.
The twin.
Yes,
boom,
yes, you're done.
big
Shut up.
bollock- Big bollocks rocket.
Yes. I'll put the link in the chat.
And also,
if we're
on
fucking chilling, right? I stuck a video out the other day. Go and fucking watch it. I just annihilate another dipshit that thinks the earth is fucking flat.
And also on Saturday, well, we're not too sure. Is it going to be Saturday, Sunday, or Friday, depending on whenever you switch your clocks back? But in a couple of days' time, after the Starsky show, and a few hours later, we will be doing the Halloween special. Ooh, it will be spooky. And there's going to be a lot of fun. You got it. If you look, don't watch all the other shows. That's fine, but you got to come and watch that one. It's going to be
Yeah.
great.
It's
gonna be fucking
epic.
Right. So
Okay.
Eat your candy till you're sick and then come and watch us.
So everybody say
With a bucket
nighty
beside you.
night.
Good night.
No,
Night,
everybody.
motherfucker.
Nighty-night.
Fuck you.
Kiss.
Here? It's over. Go home.